finally hit the parry. Oh my god, it took me too long. Longer than I want to admit. Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another episode of Character Bingo, where I randomly pick a character, try them, listen to the theme, review their lore, and rate them. At the same time, I am trying to find myself a new main. Without further ado, let's see who is our next random character. Anji! Okay, I know who is gonna be really happy about this, but before we get into that, I first wanna see who Anji is as a character. First, I actually wanna look at the colors. Okay, Anji has a lot of cool colors. I like this one. This one isn't bad. Me likes some yellow. Most of the pink options for most of the characters are really good, and this one is no exception. I feel like they have put more effort into this one. This one has a lot more interesting elements to it. And come on, this one. This is the color of my channel. Black and red. Looks so good. And we are back at the fandom page. Anji Mito is a young man of Japanese origin who chases after that man out of sheer curiosity. That man. I might check that out later if it isn't written in his origin or background section. Having fun away from the colony. What is the colony? Anji is in possession of the Zessen, which takes the form of fans, and his fighting style involves Japanese dancing steps. Yeah, I figured that he has those elements in him. So about Anji's personality. A firm pursuer of adventure and his own freedom, Anji is a young man who generally acts according to intuition rather than reason. Because of this impulsive nature, Anji rarely worries about consequences before acting. Not because he doesn't care, but because he doesn't really think things through. Despite not being much of a thinking person, he is a curious man, pursuing knowledge for the sake of knowledge. Claiming that the more he knows, the happier he gets. Anji doesn't mind risking his own life to get the secrets he wants. Seemingly rather straightforward at first glance, Anji does have a deceptive side, knowing more than he usually lets on, and will act in a serious manner if the situation demands for it, being more cautious than Chip. Anji often displays a cheerful and light-hearted personality and may occasionally make a fool out of people he is with, but he means it amicably. A free spirit, he doesn't attempt to force his own version of justice onto others, but will not hesitate to show his dissatisfaction towards dishonesty and things he disagrees with. Okay, I like his character. He kind of reminds me of me in a weird way. Okay, he has a lot of lore. Like a lot, so I will read this through and I will give you a summarized version, I guess. Okay, what the actual did I just read? Like I guess I'll say the things that felt most important to me. So first of all is that he's Japanese descent, which is important because Japanese were actually destroyed by the Crusades, or the event called Crusades, I guess, which is a war between humans and gears. So the government is basically trying to protect all Japanese, that includes Anji and Baiken, but Anji rejects the system and chooses freedom, so he roams around in secrecy and running away from the government. That man who he is searching for actually destroyed Baiken's home village, and so he is trying to find him to investigate, but not out of spite, but of sheer curiosity. Before leaving for adventure, Anji took Zessen, the focus of the colony's dimension barrier, which thus began to progressively weaken every day, and then disappeared from the colony, although he had since claimed to have stumbled across it accidentally. Whatever that means, but that sounds important for his weapons. So in the next games, Anji basically works with that man, even though he's being very wary of him. And I don't know why is he working with that man for some reason which isn't explained here, so I don't know. Also, a thing to mention is that there's a thing called paths. It seems that in some of the Guilty Gear games you could pick paths where the story went based on what you chose. I'm guessing because I do not know. And in one of those paths, Anji becomes Baiken's guardian instead. I don't know how canon that piece of lore is, but I know that Anji likes Spike and loves her, or something along the lines that I have heard from people. Not a lot of things happen connected to Anji in Strive, but one thing, information I guess, that I find interesting is Anji explains to everyone that Chaos is also that man, or rather a monster who wreaked havoc during the Crusades by possessing people in spirit form. Not gonna lie, this is a bit confusing. I really like the personality section because it gave a lot of information about what Anji is like. In story, I don't understand what's going on, if I'm being honest, but it might be because I still haven't looked at the story of Strive either. Like, I should look up a video, but I haven't yet. But otherwise, I didn't feel that any of the story actually gave Anji anything. Like, it didn't make him more of a character, or didn't develop him as a character more. At least from what I've read here. I guess let's move on to his theme. Maybe that's gonna give us more clues. Clues? Okay, let's take a listen. Already we're starting with a strong guitar and drums. And we're calming down. That's interesting. What? Okay, let's keep listening, I guess. I don't know why, but some of these parts of these lyrics seem like a love song somehow. I don't know why. Because of the vibe, or how the music is played, or it's the lyrics wording, I guess. Not sure. Oh, here comes the Japanese inspirations. I can feel it. Okay, it's Japanese sounding inspiration. Wait. It is a love song to Biken, right? Carrying two hearts with a single footstep, or whatever he says. Wait, so basically here he admits that he loves Biken, maybe? And then he promised to protect her, right? That's one of the things he vowed, or something along the lines. And now he has fallen in love with her and is chasing after her. Huh. Okay. Wait, does Biken then in that case turn him down? Or he doesn't have enough guts to express his love for her? Words I want to turn into fact. So he hasn't said it. Or he has said it, but it just isn't happening. Because Biken doesn't feel the same, maybe. Huh. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Pretty lovely. On the last night with you, a trickster was born. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Is that like his mind is tricking him, or his heart is tricking him into not confessing, or to confess, or into love? So basically, what I think is that this is a love song, or like feelings of love, about feelings of love. But I'm kind of basing most of it off the vibe of the lyrics and that one part of words that I need to turn into facts, and one step carrying two hearts. That kind of portion of the lyrics is what I'm basing this off, but considering it only comes on one time, I don't know how accurate I am with that. But I think it's pretty safe to say. I also don't understand what is the rock parade. What does it mean? Oh, I gotta think about this a bit deeper. I think I'm gonna go to sleep while thinking about this theme today. Otherwise, I actually really like this one, this theme. I think this is a good balance between the kind of nice hype heavy rock, but at the same time the kind of nice melodical sounds to it as well in the between. And I kind of like that somehow. But it's nothing special. You know, it didn't wow me as some of the others do. So I think it's like a decent 7 out of 10, I would say. I think I would put it, I don't know, top 10, top 7, top something along the lines. Well, okay, now that we know about his personality, his story, and how he feels, I guess, through his theme, now let's see how that transitions into his gameplay. Speaking of which, we have someone very special to teach us about Anji, or the game, at least gameplay wise, and that is... Come on, answer me. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Not me, you. Hi.
What's up?
I have actually finally gotten Anji. Like,
How often have you pulled for that?
yeah, it was fate. It was fate at this point.
I agree. Let's get into this weird male stripper Chinese guy. No, he's Japanese. I'm stupid. What do you want to know?
Tell me the basics and the bread and butter of Anji.
Alright, so you got your normals, of course.
Yeah.
I like the far slash. It's slow though. It's slow. Important, after the opponent's airborne, this move bounces them.
Well, this is now...
So,
oh, okay, heavy slash.
It sets up a lot of combos.
Okay.
Then as well, this is very good.
Oh,
It's crouching slash.
Yeah.
And crouching heavy slash is also pretty decent because it launches the enemy up as well. Then there's sweep, of course. Dust. Jump dust. Jump dust is kind of an air stalling move. Like you dash into them, and then they want to anti-air you, but you use that to like confuse them. And then on the ground you like hit them with a, you know, 2S.
Okay, yeah. It kind of pushes you back when you dash in the air.
Yeah. Also, it increases your air time for a bit. Then specials, of course. It's quarter circle forward, anything. So, yeah, quarter circle forward kick, spin. You can hold it down, of course. Yeah, butterfly. I barely use the butterfly. Really only use it when the opponent is knocked down for Oki. Otherwise, it's pretty useless. And as well, you can hold down all of the specials beside the butterfly to spin parry before doing them.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do that. And then there's the 4 Fujin follow-ups. So yeah. The hop.
Yeah.
And then the throw thing, the low, and the overhead. The overhead's fairly slow, and you can also just skip this green animation. You can just instantly go into the follow-up. Wait.
Okay, you can do it faster, yeah. Oh, I remember I have cancelled them too fast.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah, for most combos you meant to make sure you hit the green one. But yeah. I would recommend using the hop, like block, right now.
The hop block?
No, you just block. I'll show you.
Okay, yeah.
So you use the hop when the opponent's blocking to jump and grab.
Jump and grab, yeah.
So, and then you use, like, this when they're blocking to do, like, a combo reset, because when doing this, you can do just a forward slash again and just repeat. Pretty annoying. If they faultless defense, it's fine though for them. And then this is of course a low. This is a high. You just mix them up like that.
Yeah, mix-ups. Got it.
And this is very good for anti-air. Yeah, and also helps in some combos. Spin is good, but grabbable. Anji's biggest fear are grabs.
Ironically, even though you grabbed me so much when I played Leo as Anji.
Well, yeah, but I mean it's effective against Leo as well. And then you got your 2 overdrives, the spinning fan.
Oh yeah, I don't remember them. Wait,
It's full circle forward, heavy slash.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have your parry.
And how was that?
Same input, just with slash. Alright, so wanna do some basic combos.
Yeah. Some
So
some of the bread and butter, the easy ones, please.
yeah, I mean the ones I mostly use. So you just stand there, close slash, forward slash, heavy slash, boop, boop.
Okay.
Look at the damage.
Yeah.
So
Close
just
slash, heavy
slash, heavy slash, Fujin, follow.
Oh, slash, heavy slash, okay.
Yeah, it's like, right, close slash, forward slash. But as I said, you can see the heavy slash launches upwards, even when you're standing still right now, I'm just noticing. So you launch upwards so that the Fujin hits.
Okay, what's
So
the what's the second part of Fujin that you used?
It's heavy slash.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta use that because of, like, you see it like swooshes in the air. If you use any other follow-up, it just won't hit.
Okay.
The combo will drop.
Okay,
So try doing it.
Ah, damn.
Too quick?
Okay. Too quick, yeah.
Easy.
Nice. Okay.
So
okay,
then just block.
Okay.
And you can essentially do this combo in corner for corner pressure all the time. It's very easy to reset with like this fan throw. I just mix them up with highs, with lows until they give in. Or you can just randomly grab them if they don't expect it. Yeah, just everything. It's such a bullshit monkey combo that works for everything.
Okay. I will
So then
train a bit
I got
later
one
as well.
more rather advanced combo.
Okay.
It's like from this range into like... Ah, damn, I messed up. Wall break.
Yeah, I actually understood everything you did. I just have to remember it. I have to like.
Yeah. So you start with crouch and kick sweep.
Yeah.
That always works.
And then you went into the
So-
thing. Yeah, the spinny, and then you.
So yeah, you gotta do that, and then
Slash
Oh,
and
damn, I
heavy
dropped.
slash. Yeah.
so in air after you did your spin, most people just do jump dust, but before jump dust you actually have to do like jump K.
Huh. Okay.
So you gotta do just close. You look at it again. So you see jump K, jump dust,
Okay. Yeah.
overdrive.
And there goes half of my HP. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, mostly with Anji, I personally don't Roman cancel because it's so easy to get combos again. I find it fairly simple, and you mostly just want to use your meter on parries.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just to get out of awkward situations.
Okay. Give me the guide on the overdrives. When do I use one or the other?
So the one with heavy slash you use for like big damage. So let's say you make this combo. You cancel your Fujin instead of a follow-up into your overdrive and see the
Okay.
damage. The thing is, with this combo, you always start on medium. So let's say you just block.
Okay.
With this, you start on medium, right? You want to hit them and you see they're blocking high. So you could do this low combo startup.
Oh, okay.
And then it's just nice to know the conversions. So you might not do the full combo, but you can like try to do parts of it.
Okay,
Like knowing
okay.
that crouch and kick into sweep into this spin,
yeah.
works is like already enough. And you don't have to do the jump kick dust like JK JD. You can just do JD and you're pretty good to go.
Yeah. Okay.
And you did your damage. You probably hit them because they didn't block low. That's what you mostly use it for.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can also just jump dust. That's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't deal that much damage, but
shit.
it's still better than them just blocking all your hits.
Oh no.
Yeah,
But still, I can have that option.
yeah.
to
I
go
mean
for-
that's fun.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that I don't use that often, but you can use if you want to get very close to the enemy very quickly is that.
Wait. Oh
So you
yeah, you
can
cancel.
Fujin cancel hop.
Hop
And
is the
maybe
what
before-
button?
It's kick. So maybe before you want to spin and then hop. Yeah, that. And that's pretty quick. And it surprised some people. Like, I had people that
Yeah,
were
yeah,
just
it's-
standing there thinking, alright, they have distance, and I was suddenly,
Yeah, in your face. Okay, okay. Okay,
that's it.
okay. Got it.
And then, as well, don't get too used to following this up with that, because you mostly want to use that for when you hit the heavy slash, because then they're in the air.
Yeah.
You don't want to really use it otherwise, because it's the slowest follow-up of Fujin and very easy to punish. Like, you can DP in between in between this and the follow-up. That's
Okay.
DPable.
Okay.
So what you want to do when I'm blocking is, when you see I'm blocking high, you can just do the low follow-up to mix me up.
Yeah. And
Or
if I-
you can throw the fan to reset the combo. If you see they're only blocking low, you can just take the chance and do the high.
thing.
Someone does a combo, and you know that there's a slight window where you can do this input. You can do it in the middle of their combo.
Okay, this has to be that slight.
Yeah, it has to be very precise. Or if the enemy wakes up with DP all the time, like all the time.
Okay,
You
maybe
can-
even on purpose let that small window and then use that
No, I
as a
mean,
bait.
You can, if they wake up with DP all the time, hard knockdown, you stand in front of them, parry. And if they DP, you hit them.
Uh-huh, okay.
But
Okay.
only if they DP a lot. He takes, I believe it was 106% of the damage dealt to him, so his base health, like, every character has 400 health, yada yada, and he takes 106% of the damage dealt to him. It could also be 116 or 112, I'm not sure right now. It's a bit above 100.
So
like,
he-
Leo takes 100% of the damage, so he takes a bit more damage than Leo, but Anji, I think he has 5 guts. 5 guts is the highest guts in the game, meaning the lower your health is, the more damage gets reduced.
Huh.
So your health bar is actually lying to you in a way that, just don't block right now.
Okay.
This isn't Half-Life. This is actually Half-Life.
Huh. Okay.
So that's just stuff to take into consideration, like the last 10% of his health are so extremely painful to chop down, because he just feels like a tank at the end. So that's just a thing to keep in mind, that what looks like Half-Life isn't Half-Life.
Okay, got it. So, fight till the end, always.
Yeah. I mean,
Got it.
I had some insane comebacks with Anji because he has very high guts. And like when I get hit with an overdrive and I'm very low, like I have what looks like a fifth of my HP, the overdrive doesn't kill me most of the time. And when I have full HP, it gets me down to what looks like 2/3 of my life, but only got like a fourth. So the health bar is deceiving, especially for this character. So his air dash is very good for engage. It's like you can do this. You could do this. This is a safe jump. Know what it means?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So yeah, you can just instantly block after that. Then the most common way, of course, you spin. So attack me while I spin. Grab, hard knockdown, I got pressure.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
That's
yeah.
how. Or just come from the air, but if they know to press 6P, you're screwed.
Okay. In that case, the spin, it's a parry, right? Or it's not a
Yeah, it's
parry.
parry, but-
It's a parry, yeah.
It's parry, yeah, but they can grab it.
Grab.
But
okay.
that's why sometimes, if you see they grab your parries a lot, you can bait them by, like, doing a parry, but then doing Fujin. Because they
Okay,
won't
cancel.
grab that.
Like you can cancel me. Oh, okay.
Like, you hold down Fujin, it looks like a parry to them, so they run up, try to grab, and you just Fujin.
Okay. Oh, wait.
So, or
Okay,
you can
okay.
also do that, jump above them, and because grab has an insanely long recovery, you can just land and hit them.
Okay. Good.
And again, butterfly only on hard knockdown for pressure. Like it's so slow you wouldn't use it. Oh wait, I did it way too early.
I am starting to get the big picture slowly but surely.
Yeah. So he's fun once you get into the flow, and
Okay.
he's the kind of character where you gotta get a feel for it, but then once you got him in your brain, you could turn off your brain completely and just play, and it works. Especially
Okay.
because its damage is very high.
Yeah.
Also, Anji is aggressive and committal. Once you do something, you have to do it. You can't pull back, otherwise you lose.
Okay. Yeah,
You have to
commit.
get in and stay in at any cost. Because once you lose pressure, you lose the game.
Okay. Yeah, the only defensive options is probably the parry.
Yeah, and that's grabbable. So
Yeah.
your offense has to be so committal. You just gotta get in, stay in. Hopefully, I could teach you some useful stuff, and you can incorporate some of that into your gameplay. And hopefully, it's fun for you.
Yeah, I like so far like he feels like I really like the cancelability of his things. It seems
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, pretty interesting to see what it does. Or delay like as well, like to seem
Like
unexpected. Yeah.
that came so late.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. First of all, I want to give big thanks to Replicant who helped me grasp Anji more, so thank you. Now that we have reviewed his lore, listened to his theme, and played some games, I want to give my conclusion about Anji. Starting with his design, which I really like. It's like objectively 10 out of 10, because first of all, he has the traditional Japanese clothing that fits him well, but it's made in a way, or like designed in a way that leaves his chest open, where most companies would do that, have a shirtless man for just general appeal. But here it feels it has purpose in terms of personality, because Anji looks or feels like an open book, but actually isn't completely, and that kind of heavy or thick cloth in rest of his body kind of is a metaphor or symbolism for his kind of that not deceptive side, but that secret side that he doesn't show. Actually, because actually he is smart, he is knowledgeable, but he doesn't always show it. But his design also contradicts with his nature and his gameplay. When he usually rushes in, he's kinda impulsive, but if you look at his clothing or his posture, it's like calm and collected until he starts doing things. So it's an interesting contradiction, but I think it's based from his lore, where he accepts his tradition and his origin and his culture, but he's not bound to it, as in terms of societal and cultural norms. Now, if we talk about gameplay, I don't really have anything bad to say because I really enjoy his gameplay, surprisingly. Like, visually, like from sidelines looking at Anji, I didn't see that appeal, but until I actually tried him and Replicant taught me about him, and now I'm really enjoying him. I do have only one personal gripe maybe, but it's based on the piloting of the character and the skill of using that character that I lack, because this character wants to keep pressure constantly, and I'm sometimes unable to do that, and so I'll let other players take turns on me, which ends up me having some trouble sometimes, and having that option of DP or wake up supers is nice, which he doesn't really. He obviously has parries, but they are relatively slow and hard to hit, especially his parry super, which the timing of it is very precise. And the second of all is the spinning parry thing, which you can be hit out of it and dodged and actually grabbed out of as well. Anji is also very intuitive, as his all inputs, special inputs, are in the one direction, but that also is my problem with him. Again, it's a more personal grudge than anything else, because I don't know why, but I struggle to do his overdrives because his special inputs are in one way and the supers are towards the other way, inputs at least, and I struggle to do them for some reason. It seems none other characters had that, because it feels unnatural for my fingers somehow, so that aspect needs a lot more practice from me. After this short journey, I feel like Anji most definitely fits on the potential main list. Another thing that I wanted to mention is actually that I underplayed his theme. I think it's better than I initially thought, and it grew on me a lot, and I'm definitely adding it to my playlists. Otherwise, I think I might be picking him up at some point. Like, I wouldn't mind maining him actually. There are struggles, like again, but there are piloting struggles. I just need to get used to him specifically, which will take time. So I guess let's get this back character bingo to the end and see who I will finally get. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.